Ready, set, go, ready, set. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set, go. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set, go. It's the Ready, Set, Go show.
Everybody now.
Ready, set, go, ready, set. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set, go. It's the Ready, Set, Go show.
What? Stop?
No, go.
And now it's time for the Ready, Set, Go show with Miss Katie.
Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Katie. First things first, we are going to move our bodies and get energized. Right now, you might be sitting down, but even if you are, you can still move around a lot. So if you are at a place where you can stand up, go ahead and get up. First, let's move all the body parts in the song. You can move up and down or make circles. Start with your feet, and now your ankles, and your head, shoulders, legs, and now arms. Okay, we are ready for the Move and Groove song. When you can, sing along. We're gonna move and groove. We're gonna groove and move. Move and groove, groove and move. We're gonna move and groove. First we're gonna move our feet. Then we're gonna move our ankles. Move the feet, move the ankles and feet. Then we're gonna move our head. Then we're gonna move our shoulders. Move our head, move our shoulders and head. Then we're gonna move our legs. Then we're gonna move our arms. Move our legs, move our arms and legs. What else should we move?
How about our elbows?
Can you think of one more?
Hands.
All right. We're gonna move our elbows. We're gonna move our hands. Move our elbows, move our hands and elbows. Now let's move everything, but we're gonna slow it way down. We're gonna move and groove. We're gonna groove and move. Move and groove. Groove and move. We're gonna move and groove. Now let's pick two and move really fast.
Let's do our legs and hands.
All right. We're gonna move our legs. We're gonna move our hands. Move our hands, move our legs and hands. Okay, now we're gonna move and groove, but go back to the regular speed, and you get to move whatever needs more moving, like maybe your fingers or your neck or your wrists or something else. You get to pick. We're gonna move and groove. We're gonna groove and move. Move and groove, groove and move. We're gonna move and groove. All right. Now that we've moved our bodies, it's time to listen to a story. I like to write stories using words that children give me. The words could be a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. Today I have a story about vegetables. I asked a 4-year-old named Ian for some words, and he wanted a story about a carrot, a tomato, broccoli, and spinach. So the pretend story today is called Fuzzy and Zig Eat the Rainbow. But first, the story song. Now sit back, relax, off we go. Sit back and relax, off we go. It's a special time, one of the best times of the day. It's time to listen to a story. Hooray! One fine summer day, Fuzzy the bear and her friend Zigzag, who was called Zig by his friends, walked over to the farmer's market in their little town. Fuzzy and Zig were neighbors, and going to the market was their favorite thing to do every Saturday morning. The funny thing was, Fuzzy only liked green foods, and Zig only liked red and orange foods. So they always bought different vegetables and squabbled about what the other would buy. Fuzzy sniffed around until she found the spinach and broccoli. Zig raised his eyebrows and shook his head at Fuzzy's market bag.
Imagine wanting to eat green food.
He huffed, and then he looked around for carrots and tomatoes. Fuzzy grumbled, "Oh, how could you possibly eat those?" Now there was one special stall at the market which didn't have any real vegetables or food of any kind. Instead, it had toy food. There were wooden vegetables that could be cut with a wooden knife, stuffed toy vegetables, cookbooks and picture books, magnets, and even vegetable puzzles. There was always a long line of families with children hoping to buy something fun. Fuzzy and Zig thought they'd like to buy a box set of plush stuffed vegetables. There was a long orange carrot, a plump red tomato, a bright green head of broccoli, and several leaves of dark green spinach in a round yellow box. But when Fuzzy and Zig got to the front of the line, Rudy, the toy stall owner, said,
"Oh, no, you can't buy this box of vegetables. I've heard you arguing and bickering each week as you shop, and I know that neither one of you likes all the vegetables in this box."
Fuzzy asked, "What can we do?" Rudy said,
"You must travel around the world in your kitchens this week. Make an Italian tomato bruschetta, a carrot soup flavored with curry from India, a French broccoli cheddar quiche, and spinach enchiladas from Mexico. If you each fall in love with all 4 vegetables, then I will give you the box."
Zig said,
"Well, how can we prove it to you?" "The way I will know you really love them all is by taking a picture of yourselves, making the recipes, and then another picture while you eat the food."
"Well, we might as well give it a go," said Fuzzy. Zig nodded and said,
"Let's get all the ingredients we need for the recipes."
So that is what they did. They found everything they needed at the farmer's market and then made a date to cook for the next 4 days. On Monday, Fuzzy and Zig made the tomato bruschetta in Fuzzy's kitchen. On Tuesday, they made the curried carrot soup in Zig's kitchen. On Wednesday, they went back to Fuzzy's kitchen and made the broccoli cheddar quiche. On Thursday, they went to Zig's kitchen and made spinach enchiladas. On Friday, they took all of the leftovers and went to the park by the river for a picnic. Fuzzy and Zig were both amazed that they liked everything. In fact, neither one had ever cooked vegetables before. Each had only eaten them raw. Zig said,
"Imagine all of the recipes we can make together."
Fuzzy replied, "Cooking is just like magic. It makes every vegetable taste amazing, and it's fun too." On Saturday, Fuzzy and Zig took their pictures to the farmer's market. Rudy was so excited to see Fuzzy and Zig in his line that he ran over to them to see if they had indeed fallen in love with all of the vegetables.
"Oh, good. The pictures prove it,"
he said. Fuzzy and Zig told him all about cooking and baking together and how yummy and unique each recipe was. So the store owner gave them the box of plush toy vegetables, and they bought a cookbook full of vegetarian recipes from around the world. They started looking at the recipes and decided that they would make a gazpacho on Monday, spinach souffle on Tuesday, a broccoli frittata on Wednesday, vegetable soup on Thursday, and carrot cake on Friday. They promised Rudy they'd bring him a big piece of carrot cake to thank him for the box of toy vegetables the very next Saturday. By Monday, they were already dreaming about opening a stall of their own, full of baked goods and soups. Fuzzy said, "Let's call it Fuzzy and Zig's." Zig added,
"Where you travel the world and eat the rainbow with every bite."
And by the next summer, they had their own stall, and it was right beside the toy stall owner. Of course, everyone lived happily ever after and ate well each and every day. The end. Now it's time to meet Kelly, who will tell us about a musical instrument that she plays. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Miss Katie.
What instrument will you tell us about today?
I'm going to tell you about the flute.
There are so many instruments. How did you choose the flute?
It's kind of a funny story, but I chose the flute because I loved buttons as a kid. I loved to push buttons, and the flute had the best buttons.
That is a very interesting reason. I love that. Do you like to play by yourself or with other people?
Ooh, I think I like to play best with other people, but there's lots of times I like playing by myself too.
Have you ever played with an orchestra?
Yes, I have. I've played with an orchestra and a band. and a small group of flute players.
Wow. Can you tell us the difference between an orchestra and a band?
Oh my goodness. So in an orchestra has wind instruments, which is like the flute and the clarinet and trumpet. And it also has string instruments like the violin and the cello, which is my favorite, or the double bass. But in a regular band, it is all wind instruments and percussion only. There's no strings.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. Well, what do you think makes music important?
I think music is important because it makes you feel things. Because you learn through music to express your body. And it's also a great place to help your imagination grow. I feel like music is almost like reading a story. Your imagination can go anywhere and do anything inside of a song.
I feel like I've experienced that too. That's really cool you said that. Well, can you play something so we can hear how the flute sounds?
Sure.
That was beautiful. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for having me, Miss Katie.
Now it's time to make the world a better place. I am smart, I am kind, I am good. I'm creative and I'm strong, so I should know my words make a difference and my actions too. I'll make the world a better place, that's what I'm going to do.
How are you going to make the world a better place today?
I don't know yet, but I'm going to choose an idea out of my sunshine sack. Do you want to choose something too?
Sure.
Okay, you first. What did you get?
Help set the table.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. I got say please.
Oh, wow. How can I make a sunshine sack?
Well, you just think of ideas for things you can do to help your friends, family, other people, or nature, and then write the ideas on little slips of paper and put them in your sack. You can always add more ideas when you think of them. Even if we do one thing each day, it's going to make the world a better place.
That's for sure.
Okay, now it's time to have some fun. So let's sing the outside and inside song for some inspiration. When I'm outside or inside, I think, learn, and grow. When I'm outside or inside, there's so much to know and do and think and play. Yay for today. This week, our outside adventure is a treasure hunt. You can take a walk in your neighborhood or a park or anywhere outside and look for some nature treasures. You might find a pine cone, a rock, or an acorn, maybe a feather or other things. And don't forget to bring your bag because you might find more than one. When you find something you like, you put it in your bag.
What are we going to do with our treasures, Miss Katie?
Well, that's up to you. I have a few ideas, and you can do one of them or more. First off, you could make a picture by arranging all of the things you find. You can count all of your treasures. You can draw a picture of one or more of them. And you can find a place inside or outside to put them, maybe a tray or a box. And then, of course, you can go on more treasure hunts and keep adding.
I like to organize things by size and color. Can I do it that way?
Of course, that sounds like fun. Okay, everybody, have fun exploring on your treasure hunt. You never know what treasures you will find. And thank you so much for joining us on the Ready, Set, Go show today. Now it's time to go and have some adventures. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for doing all the things that you do. Until the next time, hope you have a lot of fun. Remember to be kind to everyone. Bye-bye. The Ready, Set, Go show is part of the Possibilities podcast platform.